Hello, 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 fam. How you guys? Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I know that I am. Hello, thank you so much for joining me. Please let me know where you're joining me from. I would truly appreciate you. Again, fam, it is Tuesday, and you know what goes down here on Tuesday. Wife Chat goes down here on Tuesday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure that you're hitting the share button, letting all my one sexy wives know that Wife Chat is going down. And I just hope you guys had an amazing. Hi, Johanna. It's been a while since you've been on here. How you doing? So glad to see that you're on here. Um, I hope you guys had an amazing 4th of July weekend. I know that I did. I got to hang out with my grandbaby and hang out with my husband on Saturday. We was a bunch of kids. Y'all seen my post. We went to the Universal Soul Circus. I got my dance on, and then we went out to a really nice dinner at McCormick and Smith, and we just had a great time. No kids, well, my kids are grown, so let me not act like it was a day away, but it was just like doing something different. And even though we have been to, the Ringling Brothers Circus and all that kind of stuff, we just never have been to the Universal Soul Circus. So that was something different. Hello, Tamika. How are you? Hope I did have a wonderful weekend. I hope you did too. That's my girl from my hometown, San Antonio. And so I had a wonderful weekend. Me and Mr. Crowder got a chance to hang out. So hopefully you guys had a great one. I know that I did, and it was back to work today, and so I'm excited because I absolutely love what I do every single day, and I get the opportunity to talk to wives and men from around the world. So that is a blessing, and I love what I do every single day. Johanna, I hope everything is going well with you. Like I said, it's been a long time since I seen you and talked to you, so thank you for hopping on. I appreciate you. And so tonight, this chat actually comes from a husband from New York City, and he came into my inbox and he was just like, "Hey, Doc, my wife has just told me she has HPV. Can I get it?" And so I want to answer that question because I didn't get a chance to physically talk to him, but we did go back and forth. And he was, really concerned about HPV. And for you people that don't know what HPV is, HPV is human papilloma virus, and it's a virus and an infection, right? And it is one of the highest transmitted sexually diseases. But let me just tell you, it is more like an infection, and it is something that is not curable, but it is something that is not something that you should really be concerned about. And so I will, give you guys the good and the bad of it. But like I told him, this particular virus is not unto death. And let me just tell you that you can get it anytime that you touch the genitals. So it has nothing to do with penetration sex, doesn't have to anything to do with anal sex or anything like that, because one of his concerns was, did my wife cheat on me and get it? The thing is that 90% of women who get it did not even know that they have it, okay? Because it does not present like a normal sexual transmitted disease. The only thing you might get is that, and there are hundreds of strands of HPV, okay? Hundreds of strands of HPV. Some present on your on your arms or on your skin, and it might look like clusters of warts or pimples. Most of the time, if it is something that's a little bit more severe, it will appear as warts in the vagina area, especially on the vulva. It can it can cause painful sex. You can have bleeding during intercourse. It can have, all of these different symptoms. But a lot of times women that have it do not even know that they have it, right? And now they're offering vaccines for young women and men between the ages of 11 and 14. They're suggesting that our teenage children get it, so they, a vaccine, so they won't experience it when they get older. And there's a lot of people that are living with HPV, a lot of women that's living with HPV and don't even know that they have it because it never presents at all. Okay, so I wanted to really answer the young man's question. No, 99.99% of the time your wife did not cheat on you. She probably just didn't even know she had it, and it just presented, and the doctor caught it because from my understanding she did go see her GYN for her annual checkup. Okay, and let me just go back. It's a virus that affects the skin and the membranes in the vagina that can also cause warts. um, and like I said, there's 100 different strands of this. It's the most common STD that you can get. There's over 3 million cases per year of this virus, right? It's over 3 million. And like I said, a lot of people don't even know that they have it unless it starts to present. Why? By giving you warts, especially for women. And also, you have some discomfort going along when you do engage with sex, right? Most women don't have any symptoms. Most of the time, the infection goes away within 2 years, right? If there is pain or bleeding or anything like that, then you would go see your doctor. But again, the only thing they can give you is stuff to relieve the symptoms, but it's not something that they can cure. Okay. Also, for men, there is no proven test for HPV for men. The only thing that they can do, and this mainly for men who are gay, they can give you a anal swab and see if you have contracted HPV that way. But most of the time, when it comes to men, there is no type of test for you to see if you have HPV. For women, there is a test, but for men, it's not unless you have engaged in anal sex. Then they could do a swab, but it's not as accurate as the one for women. And so, if you are in your marriage and your wife tells you that she has HPV, it is not unto death. It's not like she went out and committed a crime or cheated on you or got something else like gonorrhea or AIDS or something like that. It can live in the body, and it could be just, it just woke up, to be honest with you. And 90% of the women don't even know that they have it. And so I wanted to come on here and just soothe anybody's thought process, especially if their wife tells you that they have HPV. Again, it's not that she committed adultery or went out on you. It just that virus lives a lot of times on women, and it just woke up. And so, again, my prayer is that this helped him and that it opened your eyes to us as women that we should be going to get our normal exams. And if you are experiencing any discomfort, if you are bleeding after sex, if you have any kind of warts or lesions on your forearms or on your vulva where there's a cluster of warts or anything like that, you do need to go see your GYN and your doctor just to make sure what is going on down there, because again, you have to live in this body for the rest of your life, and you want to make sure that you take care of it. And you also want to be able to tell your spouse what you have going on. I was able to calm this young man's mind, because in his mind that she had given him something, and he thought she had done something wrong. And I told him, no, as long as it's HPV, he was in good shape, and that he was not going to, see anything happen to him, right? He's not going to get any lesions or anything like that with any other that will happen with any other sexual transmitted disease. And so, for you ladies that are on here, and the rest of you guys who are watching me, I know I have some people watching me from my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for helping me hit a milestone on my YouTube channel. You guys, I hit 9K in less than a year and a half, which is amazing. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I just started a Patreon channel as well, so I can go deeper and with the knowledge and the skill set that God has given me and blessed me and what I went to school for. I do have some things coming up that I would love for you guys to engage in. I have a 7-day sex challenge that I would absolutely love for you guys to start with me. And so be looking out for that. I have amazing, amazing gifts that I'm going to give out each day for those who takes the 7-day sex challenge, because in my practice, I get all of these men and women saying that there ain't nobody having sex. So I want to help you in that. So I'm going to do a 7-day sex challenge. I'm just waiting for my assistant, because I am blessed to have an amazing assistant, and with having an amazing assistant, Gail don't know how to set up half of her stuff, and I'm just being 100% honest. So she's been on vacation, so we'll get that popping, and so you guys look out for that. Also, I have some workshops coming up for you guys, so go on my website, gailcrowder.com. Throughout the year, I want to make sure that I'm meeting you guys' needs where we can go deeper. And most of the workshops are just like 2 hours long, and we go deep on whatever that is. So, and I kept them low cost because I want to see you guys win. So go to my website, go under attend, and you can look at all the workshops that I have set up for the rest of the year. Also, bringing sexy back to the marriage 2023. I'm so excited. It's coming to Baltimore for the first time. So I am super excited about that. You guys can go ahead and register at bsbconference.com, or if you go on my website and just hit a 10 and you scroll down, you'll see that as well. That is an early bird special. So it is going up. So make sure that you secure your spots, because even though, COVID is, at a lower rate, I still want to make sure that we're able to social distance. So I'm going to be cutting the number off again this year. Well, this year I had to go virtual because I love you guys, but I want to make sure that you're healthy and safe. But next year I want to go live again, and so I'm excited about it. And so, Johanna, I hope to see you because I know this year you want to be live, but unfortunately, we had to go virtual. So I hope you had a great time. I know your sister-in-law told me that even though it was virtual, we still brought it. So just imagine how it's going to be live. And so, Tamika, I would love for you to come visit me from Texas. And so, again, you guys, if you ever want me to tackle anything on a wife chat, you can inbox me, you can email me. Y'all know how to get a hold of me. So and I will never say your name, so don't worry about that. Just make sure that you hit me up, and I will do my best to answer your question. There's no question off limits. If I don't have the answer, I do not make it up. I will find out the information for you. And I just really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys follow me on my YouTube channel. And again, thank you for helping me hit a milestone. 9K is huge, and I appreciate you. So that let me know that you guys are showing me love on that platform as well. And so again, for the young man in New York City, HPV is not unto death. And just know that you can continue to have a fulfilling sex life, um, and not worry that your wife has cheated you. Oh, you said I attended your session at Women's Conference in Philly and purchased two of your books. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, at Dale's conference, was it at women the Wild Women's Conference? I hope you did. I would love to see you at my conference in Baltimore. It's gonna be off the chain. I really appreciate that though. But thank you so much. Whenever I get an opportunity to pour in and to teach, that is what I love to do. And God has allowed me to do that around the world, and I don't take it for granted. So thank you so much for your kind words, because when you're pouring in and giving, your my prayer is that I meet the needs of what they brought me there for. And I talked with Lady Dale, and she's like, "Oh, we got to have you back, and you got to strictly go on the sex side because that's what they wanted." I said, "Okay," because I had to stick to what she brought me there for. But thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate you. And so again, if you guys don't have any other questions or comments, I love you guys to pieces. Just know, I release a whole new video every single Thursday on my YouTube channel. And I would love for you guys to join my tribe over there as well. And I just launched Patreon. I didn't even know about Patreon, but my team did, and they were like, "Gail, you can go even deeper on Patreon." So you guys go hit me up on my Patreon page, and if not, you can go to my YouTube page. There's a link for it there. And I would love to, just like I said, go deeper and do what I love to do, which is for pouring to you guys. But again, thank you so much for your allowing me in your personal space. Thank you so much for sending the questions. Keep them coming. I'll just add them to a spreadsheet, and I will always let you know that I'm going to answer your question before I answer your question. Is that good? All right, guys. I think that's it. I don't have anything else. If you guys don't have any other questions for me or whatever, then I will see you guys later, alligators.